We are Motorhead. We're gonna kick your ass. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game. And now you pay it. It's all about the name. If you can pay it. About the debt and if you can pay it. About paying and who's gonna make it. On the game you know you can play me. I am the pain you know you can pay me. I am the safe and I want to stay. I am the game and I want to play. Over your shoulder ready to run. Singing big to the smoking gun. I am the game and I make the rules. Coming over here and die like a fool. Don't you see what the next move will be? Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? I am the game and I want to stay. I am the game and I want to play. To play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the shame and if you can take it. You know the debt, you know you can pay it. About the pain and you know you can't take it. Baby, don't wanna play me. I have to say you don't wanna take me. I am the debt, you know you can't pay me. I am the game and you know you can't take me. You're gonna change your name, you're gonna die in flames. Time to play the game. 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 Time to play the game.
Motorhead playing the game to the ring here in the Astrodome.
Dead man walking.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
by the game. The game has beat the best in the business, but he has never defeated The Undertaker. Oh, man! It doesn't pay to be a Spanish announcer, amigo. Right hand of The Undertaker. You look back at The Undertaker's string of WrestleManias. He's 8-0 is The Undertaker at WrestleManias. The Undertaker has never lost at this sports entertainment spectacular.
67,925 live witnesses to a brawl with criminal intentions.
The cerebral assassin is going to have to be at his very best to hang in a fist fight with the American Badass, the near 7-foot, 330-pound Undertaker. And the game taken down. The Undertaker, who just got right back up. The Undertaker, those thunderous rights, beating the game down in the corner.
And he's coming awful hard and awful fast at Triple H.
The game, oh my, what a high back body drop. The game has long since dispelled the theory that he was a finesse guy. Triple H is one of the toughest guys to ever compete. But when you look at that list, The Undertaker just might be at the top of it.
No doubt about it, and now The Undertaker clearly with the advantage against Triple H. And Triple H is taking a whale of a beating at the hands of The Undertaker.
Undertaker with a game on his shoulder. Thought he was going to go for the tombstone, but it was a slam. And The Undertaker, who grew up right here in Houston, a homecoming for him. This is the elbow as the game avoided the contact.
But Triple H's home is inside the ring, and every night that he competes, it's a homecoming for him.
The American Badass leaving his feet, scoring with that clothesline. Pretty good hang time there for a guy that's the size of The Undertaker.
I've always been impressed with The Undertaker. I've known him since he broke in. And The Undertaker right now has one thing on his mind, and that is revenge against Triple H.
Undertaker putting the torque on that elbow of the game. Undertaker shouting out with a 67,000 plus old school. And this is old school, all right. It's vintage Undertaker.
Have you ever seen a man the size of The Undertaker walk the top rope?
Absolutely not. And Triple H able to bring The Undertaker right off the top. And Triple H has bought himself a little time.
I told you the ring is Triple H's home. This is his home court.
Nice neck breaker. And the game looking for a three. Didn't find it on that exchange with a lateral press. He takes right fist. But the game is not done by coincidence.
No way, he's protecting his knuckles. He wants to drive that hand into the face of The Undertaker as hard as he can.
Elbow to the back of the head of the American Badass here in Houston, Texas at their Astrodome. We thank you very much for being with us, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are around the world.
And now Triple H has taken the fight to The Undertaker, and he takes the time. He takes the time to dictate the pace of this fight. And if Triple H can dictate the pace of the fight, the game belongs to him.
I don't think this will be a frenetic pace. I think this will be a deliberate pace for both these guys. Another neck breaker. The leg is hooked this time. Oh my. And again, the game going back to the cover, keeping the pressure on The Undertaker. That's a page out of Commissioner Regal's book. And there you see the bully of the game trying to intimidate the referee here, Mike Chioda. Game doesn't want to lose this by disqualification. And that could happen.
It certainly can. And Meanwhile, a mistake by Triple H. A rare mistake because it gave The Undertaker time to heal.
Undertaker had an opportunity to regroup somewhat. Comes back with those right and left body shots, and then the uppercut. You don't want to brawl with The Undertaker. And the game, sensing that, scores with a face buster and buys himself some more time.
You may not want to brawl with The Undertaker, but you never want to let your guard down with Triple H, who right now leaves the ring, and you know he has something in mind.
Triple H just threw the timekeeper over the wall. My God, there's that damn sledgehammer. And Triple H looks at it like it was he's mesmerized.
You're damn right he's mesmerized, because that sledgehammer is the great equalizer. I don't care how tough The Undertaker is, he can't fight a sledgehammer when Triple H swings it.
Undertaker got 16 staples in his head thanks to the game and that same sledgehammer, I would suggest, and referee Mike Chioda unarming Triple H. That sledgehammer should be taken out of here. Oh, look out. Undertaker could connect to the right hand.
He's going for the pedigree.
Triple H looking for the pedigree, but not this time. Oh, look out, look out, look out! Triple H catapulted right into the referee, and Mike Chioda's his chest went right into the top turnbuckle. And now The Undertaker taking the game for the ride. Game over. Game over here. There's the count, and we got, oh my God! Can you believe that?
Yes, I can, and I'll tell you why. Because The Undertaker, he just kicked the referee. How can you assault the referee?
What is The Undertaker thinking? The referee probably didn't even know who it was. He was down, but The Undertaker guilty as sin there. And now it's The Undertaker and Triple H, and nothing more than a non-official street fight. And what impact, what velocity, what power by The Undertaker.
Now tell me, as I said in front of 67,925 live witnesses, does The Undertaker have criminal intentions or not?
He certainly may. I couldn't debate that point whatsoever. You bust a man's head open with 16 staples, you destroy personal property worth over $35,000, it gets personal. Oh, Triple H elevated to the front row of ringside, right on concrete, bare, unprotected concrete.
And now the fight gets taken outside at the Reliant Astrodome, and they're fighting up the aisle.
Well, the referee you see back in the ring lying motionless as the game and The Undertaker fighting through this huge crowd here in the Reliant Astrodome here in Houston, Texas. There is no official. It's just these two men doing whatever they can to the other.
Go ahead, say it. This is what they call an old-fashioned slobber knocker.
It damn sure is, and The Undertaker and Kane now up in the technical area with the cameras, the sound mixers, etc., whatever the heck's there. It's not meant to be, it's not a combat area, but it is now.
Hey, The Undertaker's a biker, and like bikers proved at Altamont, there's never a bad place for a fight. And Triple H now needs to get this match back into the ring, because this is The Undertaker's playground.
The Undertaker now putting those big right-handed stoop bones right on the proboscis of Triple H, and this crowd in Houston cheering on their hometown badass. Triple H thrown to the next level. They're near the structure, that little tower area of some of the cameras.
It goes like this. Any place is a good place for The Undertaker to fight. But for Triple H, he's clearly at a disadvantage here.
But not now.
Of course not. He picked up an equalizer.
with a steel chair. Whamming the Undertaker right in the head. The Undertaker got his hands up. Couldn't block it all, though. Again, the referee has been knocked down. And look at the Triple H is beating the Undertaker about the head and shoulders with a steel folding chair.
Well, the Undertaker picked the fight, and now he's getting stopped. And he's getting stopped by the game with a chair. A fight is a fight, and if you pick one, be prepared to fight one.
The game using that chair to full advantage, just like a weapon on the Undertaker. I'm very concerned the referee down back in the ring and has yet to move. Oh my! Triple H about to hit the Undertaker between the eyes with a steel chair and got caught. Where in God's name is the game going? Oh my God, he got Triple H just went out of sight. Was he choke slammed to hell or what? Where in the hell is the game? He went out of sight.
Where in the hell are the police? I mean, tell me that wasn't done with criminal intent.
The Undertaker choke slamming the game off that camera tower right to the concrete floor.
I mean, look at this. He has him by the neck, which is bad enough. Then he just beats him over the rail, all the way down to the floor. This is a brawl that has gone too far.
Looks like an EMT, and more than one there, and they need to be there. Wait a minute. The Undertaker, just drove his elbow right into the heart of the game. Right in front of the EMTs. Triple H has been lying there after being chokeslammed. Triple H motionless, and the Undertaker assaulting the EMTs now.
The Undertaker's thirst for revenge is unquenchable, and now he is pounding away at Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Triple H being physically dissected by the American Badass in this slobber knocker here in the Reliant Astrodome. Straight right hand, the Undertaker measuring the game. And again, I remind us all that the referee has received no medical help. The referee is still motionless in the ring.
Well, who gives a damn about him? He's only a referee.
Well, what do you mean?
They're subhuman, in my opinion. Have you ever met a referee that you like?
Of course. And here comes a... Well, look at the Undertaker, those right hands. They are finding their mark. Triple H got his hands down and being tagged with rights by the American Badass. There's, oh my! The hip lock right over from the outside back inside. The game has been ravaged.
The game has been ravaged, and The Undertaker is showing no mercy, for truly, The Undertaker is a merciless individual.
Undertaker, the Ravager, and there you see lying on the canvas, the Ravagee. And the Oh, wait a minute. The Undertaker laying eyes on that sledgehammer. I know that there's retribution coming, but maybe enough is enough, and the Undertaker touching that scar he'll have the rest of his life at the hands of the game, where they had 16 staples. The game now has got the picture. The game put the 16 staples with the sledgehammer in the head of the Undertaker, and now the game is about to suffer perhaps the lashing out with a low blow.
Well, the ring may be the Undertaker's yard, but this is clearly Triple H's game. And this is the time for Triple H to capitalize on the advantage.
Oh, the game coming with the sledgehammer got derailed with that huge split right to the face.
What a dangerous situation for both The Undertaker and Triple H to have a sledgehammer in the ring.
Referee Mike Chioda put out a commission several minutes ago, still lying motionless on the canvas. These two men have a free shot at just beating the hell out of each other, and that's what they're doing. This is nothing more now than a street fight. Both men delivering and connecting those right hands with everything they've got.
This is what you call an old-fashioned slug-out, and only the better man will be left standing.
The Undertaker getting the better of the right hand in exchange, with the game going downstairs. Connects with the right hand of his own, and another. The Undertaker in trouble here. Oh, look out. Wait a minute. Oh, the game turned tombstone. The Undertaker countered. Boom. That's gotta be all.
But there's no referee! No referee to count the pin for The Undertaker!
The Undertaker could count to 33, or till tomorrow. But referee Mike Chioda taken completely out of it.
The Undertaker was in the right place at the wrong time, on top of Triple H, but no referee to count the pin.
Uh-oh. Undertaker may be signaling for the last ride or perhaps another chokeslam. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I don't like the game's chances.
Oh, he's setting him up. This is bad for Triple H.
Hey, wait a minute. The game with the sledgehammer.
Oh my God!
Right in the head of the Undertaker. The game picked up that sledgehammer as he was being hoisted up and used it as a weapon right in the head of the Undertaker.
The referee!
Oh, I don't believe this. For the love of God. Oh, yeah, oh. The Undertaker got his shoulder up and the game is livid. He cannot believe it.
What does it take? What does it take to stop The Undertaker? Look at this! Hoist Triple H up for the last ride, and wham! He nailed him! Triple H nailed The Undertaker with the sledgehammer!
Oh, the Undertaker busted wide open. The Undertaker busted wide open with the hands of that sledgehammer. He's had 16 staples in his head the last week or so. And now the game, like a shark tasting blood. The referee still groggy. But Triple H.
Triple H has him. Oh no! Oh no!
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh, the last ride! The Undertaker came out with the last ride! And the Undertaker has done it!
Here is your winner, The Undertaker!
The Undertaker 9-0 in WrestleManias! The American Badass has been busted open again! But he has defeated the game with the last ride at WrestleMania! Over 67,000 fans, many on their feet. The hometown boy, and I should say the hometown badass, back in Houston with a huge victory in a hellacious matchup, Paul.
Unreal! Look at this! Again, The Undertaker tries up Triple H. He went for the last ride, but Triple H drove the sledgehammer and busted open The Undertaker, who takes Triple H out the corner. Wow! It's the last ride! And the last ride was the determining factor as The Undertaker wins the game.
What a hell of a match! The Undertaker battered and bloody, coming through. And for tonight, as The Undertaker is concerned, game over. The Undertaker speeding away here in his hometown at WrestleMania 17. What a physically intense contest we have just witnessed.
The following contest set for one fall is a no holds barred match. Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 255 pounds, is the Game Triple H!
No holds barred defines this matchup. Joined here at ringside with Jerry the King Lawler. King, I know that it's a traumatic night here tonight, but just think of it. We're back together, and this is our first match we call here on a pay-per-view at WrestleMania.
Well, you're right. Possibly the biggest match ever at any WrestleMania. The streak is on the stage.
199 pounds, The Undertaker!
Match is underway, no holds barred. The match must be won in the ring, but anything goes. No disqualifications and no countouts. And the game gaining the early advantage with those heavy right hands.
This is as tense an atmosphere as I have ever felt anywhere.
A planet-sized main event here. And the power of The Undertaker on display early after withstanding that right-handed onslaught of the game. Big-time bombs landing.
Both of these warriors have put themselves in a situation where neither can afford to lose. Pressure,
Undertaker looking to end it early. First the ring steps. And now our Spanish announce table being assaulted. Doesn't touch it. Oh, good grief.
watch it.
Triple H taking The Undertaker right through the coal mine. Remember, no countouts and no disqualifications in a no-holds-barred matchup. already seen a lot of impact, a lot of pain and punishment.
Oh,
This match just getting underway.
not 2 minutes old. There's going to be some destruction before this is finished.
Neither man can be disqualified, or can they be counted out.
Yeah.
Undertaker, that 6'10", 299-pound missile, launching in the face of the game. Undertaker using his shoulder as a battering ram. Again, more high-impact punishment on the man that wants to be one. The one that beats the streak of the Undertaker. Undertaker 18-0 at WrestleManias.
And 8-2-0.
Oh, man. Old school.
If that's an omen of what's to come for The Undertaker, this could be indeed a dark night for the dead man.
I'll tell you one thing, King, if it were to be over, what a glorious streak it will have been. Certainly if the Undertaker streak ends tonight, he will go down in the annals of WWE folklore that no one will ever near that record, ever. We are going to see an historic chapter in WWE history written tonight. Again, high impact.
These men have made this match so big. I mean, it's so important.
Well, you can see the impact, and I'm trying to get out of here. Triple H again cannot be disqualified.
You all right?
Yeah,
Well, you're about
I
to
want to get out of here. Good Lord, Undertaker's head just bounced right off our table.
I don't know about you, JR. I can't go any further back. This is bad.
Our backs may be against the wall. The Undertaker's about to be pedigreed, it would seem.
Oh,
Maybe not. Maybe so. Good God. Oh, my Lord. What elevation. Triple H's body slats on the edge of the ring, and I don't know how the game can even comprehend rebounding from that. He may have shattered some internal organs or some damage from that impact. The impact was astonishing. That's what this match is all about. One thing, both men knew what was at stake. The risk involved in a no-holds-barred match. Trying to put ourselves back together here, folks. Again, the official cannot count out Triple H, who is still writhing in pain here in front of us. And again, I just can only speculate what could have happened upon impact for the game internally.
I got a feeling that we're going to see a gut check tonight like we've never witnessed before.
You got to wonder, ladies and gentlemen, to what limits will these relentless men go to leave with a victory here tonight? Game trying to pick himself up.
Watch out now.
No! Oh, my God! Good Lord, the Undertaker launched himself. Nearly 300 pounds.
Both men broken and battered. What?
Already we are seeing the supreme price paid in this battle of icons.
One more look at that Absolutely unbelievable.
Referee is somewhat helpless. Standing in the ring, he can't count either man out. Neither man can be disqualified for their actions. No holds barred at WrestleMania 27. It's athletic annihilation.
These men may go to one of them, can't even stand. And that may not be long. May not be long from now. I mean, it was said before this match. Both these gladiators only have one thing left, and that's continuing the streak or ending the streak.
The Undertaker has been defined by this astonishing, amazing 18-0 streak. The game looking to be the one, but the game may be the one that experiences the steel steps again, but counters. Sickening.
Come on, Taker! Come on, Taker!
Watch out!
And the game reversed with a double A-like spine buster right through the announce table. Goes a 300-pound man.
So devastating on not just The Undertaker, but Triple H as well. Look at the game wincing in pain, Undertaker writhing in pain. Oh, man.
That was a great survival counter. A survival counter by the game.
Undertaker will absolutely do anything to keep that streak alive, but JR, we know nothing lasts forever.
Well, that's a fact. No doubt about that. But will this be the night that this vaunted streak ends?
I don't think the streak has ever been in this much jeopardy with Triple H allowed to do absolutely any and everything. No holds barred.
King, it's going to happen somewhere, sometime, someday. The streak will end. The question is this the day? Is this the time and the place? And The Undertaker says, no, it is not the time. Choke slam, a cover, a count.
He got him.
No, a kick out. Barely did the left shoulder leave the canvas.
You know, with all due respect to The Undertaker's undefeated streak, I don't think he's ever met a man that's as remorseless as Triple H is. That is all that is on the plate of Triple H.
Well, there's no doubt that Triple H also has a overwhelming obsession to win and be the one. After being one of the most honored competitors ever in WWE, and now he's driving the shoulder into the torso, the abdomen of The Undertaker.
The game still with enough left in the tank to deliver a huge bomb.
We are seeing two blocks of granite on which the foundation of WWE has been built. The question is, which one of these two blocks of granite will break tonight?
Maybe the breaking point. No, the game escapes.
Game escaping, looking for a pedigree, doesn't find it. Oh, another spine buster, another high impact. The cover, the hook of the leg has been executed. It is up. No, it's not over. The streak was a half a count away from ending here tonight.
all I can do is sit and wonder what's next. What can these guys do to each other next? Watch out.
Again, this is all legal in no holds barred rules. No disqualifications, as we have pointed out. Anything goes.
The chair, oh! The boot to the face of The Undertaker, of Triple H.
We said earlier that the game made a survival counter out here on the Spanish announce table. That was another one.
Yep. The chair was about to be planted on The Undertaker's back. But I wouldn't want to be Triple H right now.
The resounding splat. A steel on the human anatomy.
That chair warped already.
That needs no definition, no explanation.
Not again.
And the game again trying to hit that pedigree. And it does. The game hits the pedigree. The game hit the pedigree. And the count is 3. No! Oh my God! How close was that? How close was that? That was a resounding, thunderous pedigree.
I don't care if you are the game. I don't care if you are Triple H. When someone kicks out of a pedigree that you delivered like the Undertaker just did, that's gotta let some doubts creep into your mind.
Triple H has won 13 WWE titles, essentially using the pedigree. It didn't work here.
Can the Undertaker be beaten at WrestleMania?
That's the question. That's the unanswered question.
Well, now what?
The Undertaker countering. The last ride. Will it be the last ride for the game? There's the referee is so close. Just inches away from counting 3. So where Triple H pedigree didn't bring him victory, neither did the Undertaker's.
And did you see the anger on the face of the Undertaker?
Anger, frustration. When you hit a man with your best shot, with the best thing you brought seemingly to the match.
Countless superstars the Undertaker has put away with the last ride. But somehow the game survives. Oh, but maybe not for long.
Seemingly one has to have a self-exorcism of one's own conscience to survive this match. So much at stake. You know what's coming here? Could be. Oh, that'll do it. Tombstone pile driver. Undertaker has come to. I started to say the Undertaker's come to WrestleMania 27 and go 19-0. I cannot believe that Triple H has kicked out of a last ride and now a Tombstone pile driver.
And watch this. Triple H planted, driven his head and neck into that mat, but somehow, watch.
That is amazing will. The passion to win and to compete here tonight by Triple H. And certainly not inferring that the Undertaker isn't bringing the same mindset to this contest.
That steel chair still in the ring.
Steel chair legal in no holds barred. Let's remember that. Everything is legal in No Holds Barred, and that's what we're witnessing at WrestleMania 27.
Whoa.
Undertaker DDT'd. Looked like right on that steel chair that he had originally positioned to utilize against the game. And now King, both men down, cannot be counted out.
Look at that, look at that. Both these men have given their all. But you know what? Somehow I think they have more to go. Both men stirring. Both of these men are going to get back to their feet. You can feel it.
The spirit to win for both these amazing athletes. We're witnessing it here. We're seeing both try to will their way back up to a vertical base, get back in this fight. But look at the toll that this match has taken on both these.
The damage that these two men have endured and suffered is just, it's unparalleled, but still somehow they're trying to pull themselves back up and go back at each other again.
These two future Hall of Famers are both willing to pay the supreme price to win this match at WrestleMania 27. Will the game be the one, or will The Undertaker be 19-0? Look at
another pedigree, and he hit it.
Oh, there it is. The second pedigree. The game's got the cover. He's hooked the near leg. History's going to be. Oh! How close? So close. Yet perhaps in the big picture for the cerebral assassin so far away. Two pedigrees, two near falls.
Well, the damage done to the Undertaker's neck. Maybe irreparable.
Look at this impact.
Watch.
Listen to the impact.
Listen. Oh, man.
Triple H driving the Undertaker down with that pedigree. You see the closeness. Look how close it was.
That's just pure instinct. That's just, as you said, that's just purely the will to survive.
We asked the question earlier, what limits will these men push themselves to win this match? We're seeing it.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
We've seen two pedigrees.
Are you kidding me?
Good God, we've seen now three pedigrees. The cover. We have seen history. Oh, my. The Undertaker. I cannot believe what I have seen. And perhaps, just perhaps, the game is feeling the same way here and now, King.
You got to know that Triple H cannot believe what he's seeing here.
The same could be said of the Undertaker.
Well, you don't survive one, much less two pedigrees, but the Undertaker has withstood three.
We have to wonder what the cumulative effect of all these high impact maneuvers will have on the Undertaker, and certainly for the game. But right now the game has the advantage. He has ravished and just been relentless on the human anatomy of the Undertaker.
Well, you're right, JR. The cumulative effect is what the Undertaker has to worry about. And now the steel chair. Oh!
What a swing. What impact. We know both these two men will go in the Hall of Fame. Perhaps we ought to nominate this chair. It is warped and bent with the shapes of two men.
Stay up!
Okay. Well, it's said the referee needs to stop this, but he can't.
They can't stop it. It's over. Essentially, you got to think it's over. The game has used that steel chair as a legal weapon. to assault the body of the motionless Undertaker.
Yeah, that may be it for the Undertaker. Remorseless. The game is remorseless. Screaming at the Undertaker to stay down. But ready to deliver. It looks like another one of those metal chair shots.
The Undertaker trying to pull himself. Everything he's got. Everything the Undertaker has left just to get his feet.
Oh, no!
Wicked and vile was that shot.
Well, that's got to be it.
Appears the Undertaker's stirring. He's trying to.
Yeah, but his motions don't look right. This nervous system is not right. He can't get it to work.
The game where they distressed. This look when they expressed in the game's face, I think tells a better story than we ever could.
Yeah, this is not good.
Stay down! Just die! Stay down! What's wrong with you?
Get up, Taker!
What is wrong with you? Stay.
Undertaker just will not quit.
No, he's not right. He messed up. The arm's not working right. Are you kidding me?
No! No, come on! This is too much! Oh! The tombstone of The Undertaker has ended. What cruel irony! What did we just see? What did we just see?
He's not human! Sickening.
The game said it was over, and I would have said, oh, absolutely. But look at this. The spirit, the pride, the will.
And did you see the look of disbelief on the face of Triple H? I mean, he recoiled. He retreated across the ring. Like, what is this? What am I in the ring with? What am I facing here?
desperate times are obviously upon us.
Well,
and the sledgehammer is as legal as the steel chair was.
and the sledgehammer personifies Triple H.
Wait!
There's still life.
Undertaker with a Hell's Gate submission.
Life left in the dead man. Oh my gosh, is the game gonna have to tap?
The game
He
is
can't get loose. He can't escape.
Can the game escape? Can the game become the one?
Oh, he's locked in. The ropes are nowhere to be found. This is it.
Triple H trying to find the hammer. Trying to find an escape. Is there an escape from Hell's Gate? Will the game submit?
He's fading.
The game fighting for everything he's worth. The streak on the line. Hell's Gate is locked.
Look at this. How did the game even get to his feet, but now he's back down?
Oh my God! Not this! No! Let it in this way! Please, not.
He is indeed Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels. And again, ladies and gentlemen, joining us at ringside for this matchup, I guess it wouldn't be WrestleMania without good old JR, Jim Ross. Jim, welcome to the announce booth.
Thank you very much, Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing history here tonight. And I can swear to you, there's nowhere this Milwaukee would rather be than right here tonight at WrestleMania 28.
Well, there's so much history in this match, and JR, you've been a big part of the history, calling so many great matches involving these three superstars over the years. It's great to have you out here.
Well, I tell you what, this is, without question, the biggest honor, the biggest privilege that I've ever had as a broadcaster, to be able to sit here and document this matchup between The Undertaker and Triple H, two men that are surefire Hall of Famers. It is the end of an era, and we are all going to be part of it.
Little salute from the Heartbreak Kid to Jim Ross here at ringside as Shawn Michaels gets set to officiate a matchup that could change the landscape of the WWE for good.
I do not envy the position that Shawn Michaels is in here tonight.
But what about the power Shawn Michaels possesses tonight?
Well, let's speculate, guys, about what he might do. What do you think he's going to do, King? Shawn Michaels, will he call this down the middle?
Well, you know, if you had asked me that a month ago, I would have said yeah, but Shawn has said a few things over the past few days that make me have a doubt.
Although I don't think he'll ever turn his back on his best friend, this man, Triple H.
Time to play the game.
Wow.
It's all about the game and how you play it.
Is the game.
I talked to the game earlier today, and it was a very poignant conversation. I've been with him since he came to WWE, and he at one time lived for titles. He lived for gold, and he earned them. 13-time world champion. Then he lived for the money. He wanted to make millions, and he's earned millions. But now there's only one thing left for the game, and that is tonight. And that is to end the streak of The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
And the question on the minds of everyone is, can Triple H do what his best friend Shawn Michaels was unable to do?
Well, King and Michael, no pun intended, but that's why tonight we will play this game. We will find out if the game can do what his best friend Shawn Michaels could not do.
Well, I don't know if Triple H has ever looked more impressive than he does right at this moment. He looks ready.
It's an amazing advantage when an athlete has the opportunity to train for one match and focus on one opponent.
I don't know if you guys got a chance to check out WWE.com. They have this great feature on what Triple H has gone through over the past couple of months to get ready for this matchup at a place called the Franco's Gym. You should see the workouts that Triple H has been going through to prepare himself for The Undertaker inside the cell here tonight. The cerebral assassin, Triple H. Unnerving.
from Death Valley, weighing 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Through 50-foot-high flames walks the Demon of Death Valley, one of the most intimidating individuals in the history of WWE. And without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, simply looking at this man and what's at stake, any other human being on the face of the earth would be intimidated, would be afraid of their career and their mortality. But the one man that isn't is standing in the center of the ring waiting, and that's the Game.
I don't think there's any doubt that is the most awesome entrance of any superstar in history.
And that's simply because, King, of who it is. The Undertaker, 19 wins, no losses at WrestleMania. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the road to everlasting mortality runs through WrestleMania. And on this night, it runs through Hell in a Cell. God. What has happened to the Undertaker?
Watching that, you almost forgot there's another entrance. The entrance of the demonic Cell.
The two combatants in this matchup have had so much of their legendary careers shaped and molded inside this structure. The steel prison known as Hell in a Cell. There have been 24 Hell in a Cell matches in history. These two men have been in 19 of them.
And we watch right now as this Hell in a Cell envelops these two, well, three superstars.
Well, there's no doubt that same structure is morally corrupt. It awaits its victims here tonight. We're looking at them. The Undertaker, Triple H. And one thing we should note, of those 19 appearances in Hell in a Cell, The Undertaker has not won as many as The Game. The Game has won more Hell in a Cell matches than any man in history.
Yeah, he's won 6 in his career. Undertaker's been involved in 11, and here we go. End of an era. Triple H and The Undertaker.
How will we start this matchup? We're seeing it.
Yeah.
Physically, intimidatingly. This match could end at any moment with these heavy strikes by the most feared striker in WWE. Up and down, hard body shots. Those carcinogenic right hands of The Undertaker, so debilitating.
And certainly a different look from The Undertaker here tonight, but if you ask me, more diabolical than ever.
You know, the question, though, guys, coming into this matchup is The Undertaker's physical well-being. Remember, we have not seen him in a match in a year since the battle with Triple H last WrestleMania.
You know, I had just heard that The Undertaker started and continued cutting his hair off on a daily basis until Triple H accepted this match.
Look at The Undertaker fight back. Triple H with a flurry has got to fight his way back into it, does the game. Though Undertaker has an amazing threshold of pain. And on the outside, legal, any actions on the outside. Remember, no disqualifications, no countouts.
You got to be careful what you wish for. Triple H was absolutely obsessed to have this match with The Undertaker. Oh.
You mean The Undertaker was obsessed to have this matchup with Triple H? That's one of the reasons that he cut his hair each and every day.
That's what I said, Cole.
He could not get out of his mind the fact that he did not leave this arena under his own power at last year's WrestleMania for the first time in his career.
I am of the belief that The Undertaker truly believes that figuratively he lost at WrestleMania last year after having to be carried out. Even though The Undertaker beat the game. No one is ever. Look at this! The soul.
Oh my God!
Oh, man! It's wicked.
Oh,
It's physical.
you can feel that over here. The body of the game hitting the floor with a thud.
The 19-0 streak started for The Undertaker all the way back in 1991 in Los Angeles when he beat Jimmy Superfly Snuka. And you guys have got to remember the type of matches that Undertaker's been through during this streak, JR. I mean, casket matches, Hell in a Cell matches, handicap matches, no disqualification.
Undertaker imposing his will early, physically, dominating the game in the early going of this one fall to a finish Hell in a Cell encounter.
And again, the only way you win this Hell in a Cell matchup is via pinfall or submission. Inside the ring here, inside Hell in a Cell.
Well, when you said to a finish, you meant that. This is an end of an era. Wow.
And an era, ladies and gentlemen, that we will never return to. Again, hard strikes by the near 7 foot, 300-pound Undertaker. Shawn Michaels, the special official in this matchup. A man whose career was ended by The Undertaker at WrestleMania 2 years ago.
And remember, I mean, for Shawn Michaels, he really does indeed have the power to end an era here tonight. You mentioned, oh man,
I don't know how smart that was on the part of The Undertaker.
Shawn Michaels must remain unemotional in an emotional situation. That is the rite of passage of officiating.
And there's one unique note we haven't brought up tonight, JR, and this is the fact, whether it's coincidence or not, but Triple H has never lost a matchup in which Shawn Michaels has been the special guest referee his entire career.
That's a great point. And if that happens tonight, history again will be made twofold. Undertaker dictating this pace.
Whoa!
Bad ride. Worst landing. Unwanted destination for the game.
We've seen over the years, so well documented, how Undertaker is able to use this structure as a very definite weapon.
And Undertaker absolutely dominating this first part of this match.
Undertaker fully remembering how much pain and suffering he endured last year.
I don't know if I've ever seen a more physical match than these two had last year at WrestleMania, but somehow I got a feeling inside that Hell in a Cell, this one may be even more physical.
And look at the game fight back. Face buster by the game that seemingly didn't affect The Undertaker.
Not at all.
But that clothesline did
WWE Universe here tonight at Sun Life Stadium. There's a buzz. You can hear it throughout the arena, through every step of this matchup. WWE fans on the edge of their seats.
The game has beaten them all in every generation. He can gain more immortality here tonight without question by beating The Undertaker and ending this streak.
This is the 16th WrestleMania for Triple H.
And the 20th for The Undertaker. More than anyone in WWE history as we go old school.
What a sight!
No spring break for The Undertaker as he stays in class using that 300 plus off the top. Great agility.
Man, oh man.
You guys' point earlier, The Undertaker has really dictated the pace of this matchup since the opening bell.
And you guys, let me say something about the officiating. If you notice, we've hardly even mentioned Shawn Michaels.
Oh.
And that's a good thing when it comes to officiating.
I agree with that. And well, this is a...
Oh, no, boy. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, man!
Right between the eyes. Steel ring steps between the eyes. And now one has to wonder if the game is simply on borrowed time.
Oh, no. Watch this.
Listen.
And it looks as if The Undertaker's not done. He's grabbing that bigger and heavier half of the steps.
The base of the ring steps being placed in the ring, and certainly not for decorative purposes, quite obviously.
We saw Shawn Michaels step away as The Undertaker approached Triple H. Let's not forget about the warning The Undertaker told Shawn Michaels a number of weeks ago. He warned HBK, this match has to remain pure. Do it right, or I end you.
Say it, Cole. Here comes vintage Undertaker.
Indeed it is!
Perfectly placed. Perfectly placed. That loathsome leg drop. Right on the apron. Across the throat of Triple H. Just imagine the impact.
Imagine that coming down on your neck. And
the game was looking right up at the devastation, making it even worse.
All right there, DDT by Triple H, and right back in it is the game from out of nowhere.
You like the quick shot in the low abdomen, and then following it seamlessly with a DDT was the cerebral assassin. Always thinking, but now he's got to figure a way, does Triple H, to get offensive.
Well, using weapons that Undertaker brought into the ring.
Well, yeah. Undertaker may be sorry about right now that he brought those steel steps into the ring.
A treacherous thud of the Undertaker's skull bouncing off the steps. Oh, wait a minute.
Triple H maybe perhaps setting the Undertaker up for the pedigree on those steel steps.
Undertaker felt it, sensed it, and elevated his way into a counter that will obviously prolong this match another moment or two, it would seem.
Did you see the look in Undertaker's eyes, though, after that big back body drop? It was almost a look of relief.
The Undertaker knew just how close he was to being 19-1 at WrestleMania. There's no coincidence that The Undertaker goes back to the strikes. When he needs to widen the advantage, the strikes come into play.
Maybe The Undertaker, you got to love the way the pace of this match has gone so
He is
far.
in no hurry. He knows exactly what he's doing. He is dismantling the game. He is decimating Triple H.
Don't think he doesn't want to punish Triple H for the punishment the game put him through last year.
I certainly would be the last man in this arena to count out Triple H.
Oh, no! Oh, my God.
The double-A version of a spine buster, the splat of the spine of The Undertaker on the steps. Steel steps meeting a human spine.
Wow.
Oh, look at this, look at this, Hell's Gate, Hell's Gate, Hell's Gate.
This beat Triple H last year, the Hell's Gate. Undertaker's got it. He's got the submission locked in, does the dead man. Shawn Michaels asking his best friend if he wants to give it up. And oh my God!
Look at this, Triple H!
Oh, the strength! The strength! Sinful strength by Triple H, the cover! The cover!
Well, the one thing that saved Triple H there, I believe, is the fact that Undertaker's back was on the steps.
Watch this again.
And right here, the
man.
spine, the lower back, and then the strength, the raw, animalistic strength of the game.
That is survival mode.
I have never seen anyone ever. Wait a minute. Game, look, obviously.
He's already pulled out one steel chair.
All
There's
legal.
another.
Steel steps, and now 2 chairs in the ring. Hard shot downstairs. And a crack right again on the spine. The cerebral assassin going back to the spine. No wasted motion by this man.
Wounds beginning to show already on the face of Triple H as this matchup continues.
Superhuman results are achieved by perseverance and heart. And we're seeing that from the game here and now.
Watch out, hit first.
Again, all this is legal.
Yeah, as if that demonic structure weren't enough.
Don't need those.
You've got steel steps, metal chairs.
Hell in a Cell is a lawless entity, ladies and gentlemen, with no rules.
No, look at
the spine again. It's as if there's a large bullseye that has been figuratively drawn on the spine of the Undertaker.
Oh, man.
Triple H has taken over after that spine buster on the steps.
Look at that chair.
Again on the spine. Not the legs, not the head, not the shoulders, but the spine.
Wait a minute. That's too much.
A vile, vicious, malicious attack.
Even Shawn Michaels says it's too much.
How can it be too much when there are no rules?
Exactly.
And now the edge of the chair.
You want to win, but you don't want to destroy this man.
He has to do this.
I think Triple H made it clear.
You want it done, and you end it. Just cover him. It doesn't have to be like this. Just come. You know he's not gonna quit. Cover him.
Triple H refusing to cover the Undertaker.
Think it's one match. Come on. Let me.
Again getting physical with Shawn Michaels, the official, and continuing his onslaught with a steel chair.
And you end it. End it, or I will. Please, come on. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Do not stop it. Stay down! Stay down!
This is uncomfortable, to say the least. The Undertaker fighting up. Oh my God, his soul, his heart on display. The dead man riseth.
No.
And the dead man goes down again.
And Triple H is going to end it.
Finally the cover. Finally the cover. Will it be? The streak will. No, it will not end. At least it will not end now. Triple H do that he hasn't done?
Hey, please, let me please. Don't stop it, Shawn. End it, Shawn, or I will. End it, or I will.
the sledgehammer.
Oh my God.
And it's legal, folks. It is legal.
I don't
Yes.
care. You end it, or I will. You want to shoot the passes? I'm not. You know he's not going to stop. I don't care, Sean. I'm ending this one way or the other. End it, or I will.
Triple H obviously out to prove that he can do.
Let me ring the bell. I'm ringing the bell. Please, please let me ring the bell.
That what Shawn Michaels could not do. But The Undertaker adamant that he will not quit. And that may have answered all questions.
The jaw.
Emphatically, the knockout shot and the hand. No! My God, how close was that? A sledgehammer shot scintillating to the face of The Undertaker. And the nearest near fall we can remember. Watch. Boom!
No,
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
No!
Somebody do
No! Shawn Michaels retrieving that sledgehammer.
You end it. End it. End it. Ring the bell. End it.
The Hell's Gate of the referee! Undertaker's got the Hell's Gate on Shawn Michaels. It looked like Michaels was thinking about stopping the match. That's what it seemed.
Look at
Sledgehammer! My God, the sledgehammer! When Michaels and Hell's Gate, the game came with a sledgehammer. Vile and vicious was that shot.
to protect his friend.
And now our only official has been obviously incapacitated.
No.
That may have been a low blow there, but it's legal.
Not again. No, look at this.
Hell's Gate! Hell's Gate!
Deja vu from last year.
Undertaker with the submission locked in.
Come on, Shawn. Shawn's got to get up here. The official's down. Come on, Shawn.
Yeah, but the game is not tapping. He's grabbed that sledgehammer.
A weapon in hand.
Oh no, he's lost it.
The game may be fading. Remember, he escaped it earlier, did the game, by lifting the Undertaker.
He does not have the strength now.
And he doesn't have the leverage now either.
The game is finished.
Oh my, he's got it again.
The Undertaker is torturing Triple H.
Triple H is down and out. That's it.
The malignancy of the Hell's Gate. On the face of the demon of Death Valley.
Triple H is faded, completely faded. But the referee's down.
Triple H is defenseless. He is out.
He is out.
The Undertaker has utilized Hell's Gate.
Look at this carnage.
To vanquish his foe, but
Look at this. Another official, Charles Robinson, coming down to the ring, but he's got to get inside the cell here. That cell's been locked shut.
the referee is unlocking the cage, obviously. We need an official in the ring in this match to continue. Undertaker makes his way back up. And a choke slam.
Oh, no.
Here's choke slam. Cover. The counter. Yes. Oh. Now getting kicked out.
Did he get him? What?
The Undertaker, with a look of astonishment, a miraculous look on his face, thought he had the game after Hell's Gate and a choke slam.
How did Triple H survive there?
Toughness. That is toughness. The will and the passion to win. And the kill.
Oh, no.
No, no.
Frustration, desperation.
It looks like we've driven on the scene of a car accident. There's bodies everywhere.
This is absolutely amazing here. What?
20 feet of carnage. The game makes his way up.
Oh, no!
And slips up. Oh! Sweet Chin Music! Sweet Chin Music!
Look at this!
Sweet Chin Music!
Pedigree!
A pedigree!
Streak's over! Streak's over!
Got the count! They done it! Oh, they haven't done it! It's not over! It's not over! The streak lives! And Michaels! Oh,
Shawn Michaels has been calling this matchup down the middle. He was going to ring the bell to take Taker out of it. And then he was put in the Hell's Gate.
Michaels was put into a very tough position for Mr. WrestleMania to be in.
His emotions overwhelming him.
Watch this kick. Bam! Bam! Downtown. A slobber knocker. A Sweet Chin Music. And then the pedigree.
And somehow, amazingly, The Undertaker still lives. Look at this!
The Undertaker will not die. On April 1st, 2012, he will not die. And now sledgehammer in hand once again. The demolition continues. The carnage ensues.
The referee, Shawn, back on his feet. Triple H on his feet.
The emotion overcoming the game with his obsession. Oh,
no!
Oh, my God!
Look at the look!
Kick! What a shot! Push on the jaw! And now the Undertaker is in full assault mode! Reaching right hands, finding their mark.
He is truly superhuman. How's he doing this?
Oh, my God! Snake eyes!
And the boot to the skull!
A hard shot. The Undertaker has assaulted from every angle. The game here in this exchange. Oh, look out, look out, look out.
This is it.
Oh, no.
Tombstone. The Undertaker with a tombstone. Will it be? Can it be? And it, oh, my! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Neither can The Undertaker!
In the world.
Neither can the 78,000 plus in attendance! Neither can Shawn Michaels!
The perseverance and the heart on display by these men. And Shawn Michaels is an emotional wreck.
Can you blame the man? Triple H is his best friend. He has tremendous respect for The Undertaker, the man who retired him. He's caught in the middle of this. He's torn.
Shawn Michaels may be an emotional wreck, but both The Undertaker and Triple H are physical wrecks.
Hell in a Cell changes careers. Tonight, it is changing lives. It may be destroying friendships. But it is, ladies and gentlemen, the end of an era. The headbutt retaliated by the game.
How on earth, how much more can these two men have?
The human anatomy cannot take much more. Whose will is greater? Whose heart is beating stronger?
How are these men even back on their feet?
Unbelievable, I don't know.
It is absolute unadulterated passion.
Every person in the stadium.
I've never seen a display of courage and guts like we're seeing here tonight.
And this is exactly the way it should be between these two. Who can survive?
Overhand right. And another one for the take fist of the game. Finding his mark. The Undertaker staggering.
Oh no!
No! Undertaker trying to counter.
Look at this, look at this!
Pedigree! Yes!
Another pedigree. Michaels could have done the count. The cover. The throw. And he kicked out. Did he get three? How close was that? How close still is so perplexed or
Conflicted, I think.
conflicted is what I was trying to say, but hell, I'm just as excited as the fans. This is unbelievable.
This sold-out crowd is witnessing history tonight. Witnessing the end of an era. Listen to this place.
And I'll tell you what, you can, at some place, somewhere, this match will end. I don't know when, I don't know how. You can check out, you can check out a Hell in a Cell, but after tonight, can you truly ever leave? The Undertaker stirring. Look at his back. Look at the Undertaker's back.
He was hammered.
That's that steel chair attack from Triple H, who's now reaching, desperately trying, clawing.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
The sledgehammer could now, without question, be the difference. With the streak of 19-0 on the line, in jeopardy.
Yeah, but Undertaker with a weapon as well.
Oh, boy. Which one of these men is going to have the strength to brandish those weapons? That's the question. Undertaker's to his feet.
Who will execute who in this matchup? And the Undertaker's got a weapon.
Oh, look at that,
foot,
look at that.
Look at the foot. The Undertaker stepping on the sledgehammer and set. Oh, head shake, no. The edge of the chair may be more deadly than those shots. And you can hear the shots. Now the game spine is being assaulted and attacked.
Look at Shawn Michaels. Every one of these blows.
Now Michaels may have to consider stopping this match to save his friend. What the ebb and the flow. An amazing ride.
Said these two men must be superhuman, but there's got to be a limit to what a human body can stand. Oh, God.
More,
Listen.
more noxious, hazardous chair shots from the ruthless Undertaker. Hell bent on retaining.
Look at the chair.
Undertaker covers after the chairs. Michaels counting still. And Triple H again refusing to.
Brother, come on! Stop!
Look at the war wounds. Look at the damage.
This may not end. This may never end.
How could these men ever be expected to be the same? Does one really win inside Hell in a Cell, or does one merely survive?
Watch out here.
Triple H is fully aware of the danger he's in. He is trying to use get that sledgehammer.
Triple H doesn't even have the strength to lift that hammer now.
The game writhing in pain. No human being should have to suffer in this manner. The game lunging, but there's not enough gas left in the tank. Undertaker shaking his head. And the game defiant, courageous. Still, his mind says, I will fight you. I will fight you.
Yeah, but his body is saying something else.
One last act of defiance.
And the shot heard around the world with that sledgehammer. Undertaker disposes of that and is the game next on the disposal list. The way this one has gone, who knows? A battered, a courageous Triple H trying to use the Undertaker's arm and legs to pull the game up, to regain his vertical balance.
He's pulling himself right into a more precarious position. Look at this.
Oh, God, we know what that means.
Yes, we do.
The signified. The sign of disaster. An abhorrent. Sean gonna count. The tombstone, the count, and the 3. God, what a war.
Now the winner of this match, The Undertaker!
I'll tell you, in 4 decades of sitting at ringside, I can honestly say I have never, ever witnessed anything like what we have just seen.
The Undertaker is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
Look at the Undertaker's back. He's just fighting to get back up. The era has ended. We will never see it again. And what a way to go. We will never see Shawn Michaels compete in the ring again, thanks to The Undertaker. But the question remains, will we ever see The Undertaker compete again? Will we ever see Triple H compete again? The one thing we can answer conclusively,
Look at this.
This is the end of an era.
Look at this.
Extraordinary respect by Shawn Michaels and by over 78,000 here tonight at WrestleMania.
It's as if these 3 men know that they will never be at the same place at the same time in this exact environment. History was made here tonight at WrestleMania 28. That, ladies and gentlemen, is respect. Without question, mutual respect. Taking back here just moments ago, and it looked like there was nothing left for the game. He kept trying. He willed his way back into it. Was going to try to use his sledgehammer. Boom! One more time, but it was not to be. And then this. You heard the results. You heard the sound. And the game finally won at last. Valiant attempt to utilize the sledgehammer. And it was not to be. The defiance, the last act of defiance.
And following this, the final act of defiance.
You gotta finish me off. I will not die. You must finish me off. And The Undertaker, perhaps in a perverse show of respect, did exactly what the game requested. Emphatically, with the best that The Undertaker could bring, the Tombstone Piledriver. And Shawn Michaels counted the 3.
And finally, in The Undertaker's mind, he gets what is his. Vengeance.
A standing ovation from 78,363. And a moment that will live in infamy in WWE. An image we can never replicate. An image that we will all remember forever.